Today we are going to be melting some wax together. So I apologize for my tardiness, but for whatever reason, I wasn't able to get on the stream. So here we are now, and we're gonna light these candles and get ready to begin. Now today we are going to try and do some things that are very difficult to make on stream, so I don't know that we're going to succeed, and that is okay because you only know when you try. So that's what we're going to do together. Welcome. All right, so first we want to get situated and ready. To do that, we need some of these. Hi. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Okay, we need some of these. These are mini. Hi, Cabs. Hi, Jody. Leaf, how are you? So, the reason I'm late today, so I was like on time uploading a video, minding my business. And then when I went to stream, it said that I couldn't stream without a thumbnail photo. And I was like, okay. So I took one about 20 times. Then I uploaded some. Anyway, for whatever reason, it was like a weird glitch because usually it doesn't care either way, whatever you have. But all that matters is that we got here eventually. So I missed you. How was your day? Because today I made a lot of stickers. I'd say 50? I don't know. Many stickers out of wax. So today we are going to be focusing on these. Girl, am I opening this upside down? This is a glass locket, and this is usually what I have in there. But we're omitting that right now because we're going to make some for, oh, I can finally talk about it. On TikTok, I still got a violation, even though I didn't really say anything about anyone joining me at the farmer's market. But anyway, this is for the farmer's market. So I love YouTube. I'm so glad that like I can just be myself and be like, hey, we're making some stickers for this. I don't know why, you know, that's such a big deal on TikTok now, but it's a bummer because I was very careful not to tell anyone they should go. You should, but I didn't say that, but I still got a violation. So you win some, you lose some. Today, we are going to make cute little things. This one is a cat with a moon. I don't know if you can see it though because it's so shiny. But it's a cat with a moon. And then we also have this cat. So I'd like to make some of these and just see what they look like and if they're cute, etc. So that is what we are up to. I made a bunch of swatches today that look like this. So we're just adding that in and anything else we deem fun. I did not remember water, although I did drink a bunch of water today. I didn't remember any for stream, but that's all right. So, welcome. I did go for a lovely walk today, and mostly I just spent my entire day making stickers, so, and locket charms. So, we are making some locket charms together. Or at least we're going to try our best. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but even if it doesn't, practice makes progress, y'all. So we are going to be making very tiny things. How was your day? Was it good? I hope it was. I just hyper-focused all day and then had a bunch of caffeine and then hyper-focused some more. So I have like no idea what time of day it is or what's happening. But I think that's okay because that's where we're at today. Hi, Poke. Welcome back, friend. All right, donations welcome. That's true. That's true. Our goal for today is we're trying to get 50 subs, $50 in sales or donations, 50 members. Why? We're trying to get to 10K. And we're really close. So that's our goal. Thank you. That's very kind, Alicia. Hi, Faith. Welcome. All right, so these are the colors we're working with for the cat and then the cat with the moon. I don't know if this is going to work, but I make mini glass lockets, and I don't have any other than this one that I usually have, so I'll just show you this. But so it goes in like so, and then you wear it, or swap it out and wear whatever one you want. So we're going to be trying to make these on stream. I very rarely do, but I desperately need some for the upcoming farmers market. So I always feel like I'm hypnotizing you, but I need them for the farmers market. I am there every Sunday in Warwick, Rhode Island at the mall. So I need people to have product to buy. I'm running out. What a problem. But anyway, that is what we are up to. Can you talk about the website? I do have a website. It's TreasuredLetter.com. If you would like any poetry made by yours truly, or jewelry such as this, other jewelry also. This is a large locket. I also need more of these wax sizes, but I need more of these ones. So that's what we're focusing on today. Hi, Ninja, how are you? Okay, so that being said, today, yeah, I just hyper-focused. I have no social skills whatsoever today. I don't know what's going on in the world. I went for a short walk and then just went back into it. So I've just been living in the world of wax for about 12 hours. So, so I have no idea what's happening at all, but I can tell you that I had a nice time making things for people. So, how do I get the best of the best for the two? So, I make these 100,000 times until they're perfect, and then I sell them. So the answer is hours. But that is okay, because that's the charm of handmade things. So that is what we're up to. That's what we're making currently. So this is looking promising, and this is the size we're going for. Now, I always make it too big, and then I overshoot and make it too small. So maybe today the wax will be like, girl, here you go, you know? Nope, that's too big. But that's okay. We'll figure it out, y'all. We'll figure it out. So it needs to be very small. Ooh, I'm spilling wax everywhere. And I like this dress, so we're going to try not to spill wax on this in particular. So let's see where we're at, y'all. I also like pink. Hello, welcome. Yes, we're trying to get to 100 likes. I'm trying to be braver. That way, if we don't make our goals, at least I tried. I feel good about that. So if y'all could like the stream or subscribe, that would be amazing. And if it doesn't work out, then I will, girl, I'm throwing things again. Then I will try harder tomorrow. And that's all there is to it. Because doing your best is what matters, y'all. And setting goals is important. So that's what we're trying to do. But I am making like a pretty significant mess at the moment from dropping that and then holding a spoon willy-nilly like this. So I guess y'all don't be like me today. Maybe any day, who knows? Hi, Martha. Did you leave me lovely reviews? Thank you. I got an email saying you left me a review. You're amazing. Okay, this is what we're working with. It's a little cat, but is it? We'll find out. Hi, Tracy. How are you? All right, y'all. Moment of truth. It fits, but, and it's cute, but I still will have to trim it. And then when I trim it, it might be that I make it too small. But basically what that means is I can't give y'all something that you can't get out of the necklace. So I do have to like adjust them so that they're the right size. But that's looking promising. This is way too big, and I just remelt them over and over and over until they work. Or I run out of wax. So this one, it's so hard to do this on the live stream because it's so tiny that nobody can ever see what I'm doing, so forgive me, but I really need these. Now this one is looking pretty good. It's a little bit, hi Breen, how are you? It's a little bit loose, I think, because of this side. So we don't want it to twirl like that. So we'll still have to try and fix it. And if we can't, then we'll try again. Please read a message. Ooh, that's true, Jody, because anytime you get over half, so we're at 9,051. So it's going to round up to 0.05. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. So we're trying to get to 9,100. If you haven't subscribed, please do. That's way too big. Oh my God. See, this is how you know that I make it a lot of times. However, I still think it's fun to watch because it's just like the calming joy of melting wax over and over and over. So I don't think anyone's going to be mad at me per se, but I would like it to be like nice. I think that's too big. That's promising. Let's see. No, that's too big too. See what I mean? It's difficult. All right, so hello, welcome. I am from the United States. I live in the smallest little state. How about y'all? Where y'all from? Let me know. Hi, Val. How are you? Okay, so this is cute, but too big. So, y'all, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. And if we do it too many times, the stamp starts to get too hot. So I usually have like a little thing of ice cubes here, but I never have them on the stream usually because I will knock them over if y'all are watching and then get flustered. So we're trying not to do that. So in the meantime, I'm going to swap this out for something else just while the stamp cools down. I have top 16. Thank you for being here. Hi, I'm Erica and I own TreasuredLetter. If you don't know what that is, it's a website that's TreasuredLetter.com. But this is, hi Anwar, this is a community based on kindness. So everybody is welcome as long as they're kind. And it's just like good vibes and an atmosphere where people can relax. Today we're taking Relax Melt Wax to a very, I don't know. I don't want to say serious. No, I'm just going to say we're taking Relax Melt Wax on a journey. Because it's going to be a lot of wax melting and pretty much no wax. The results. So, welcome. Hi, Lena. How are you? Hi, Dustin. Good afternoon. Okay, so I don't know what time it is. I'm realizing it's 11 p.m. and I'm like, good afternoon. Every single time I do the farmer's market, I'm like, hi, good morning. And I look, it's like 2 in the afternoon. And I'm like, well, I said it. So, as always, if you know me from here and you come say hello at the farmer's market, I will give you a sticker for free. However, be aware that when I first see you, I panic and I like blurt out what everything is and then just kind of stare at you because I'm learning. That's all I have to say. Do I have everything you need for the farmer's market? No, I have a lot of cards made, a lot, but I need more jewelry charms because what it never like occurred to me is usually when people order the necklaces on the website, it comes with a charm and then like they'll just be good with that or they'll buy like one more. But when you see them in person and they're like out on the table, people buy a bunch of charms and I'm like, thank you so much. And then I'm like, oh God, I don't have enough. So that's what we're doing right now. So these are glass lockets and I put wax inside. That's a mini one. That's a large one. I put wax inside. You can interchange them. Like I make wax and you can interchange them. So right now we are making some. This is the one that I keep in my mini locket, but right now we're keeping it empty because we're using it for reference. But I also make stickers and things out of wax. So if you didn't see today's sticker of the day, it's posted. And last night on TikTok, we made a bunch of cows. I love this one. Cows, Highland cows, and then a bunch of like deadly sharks and things. So like, where did I put those? The world may never know. So these are wax seal stickers. And that's what we're making right now. Thanks, man. So that is what we're up to. And I am trying to see if we can make any of these and have them be the right size, which is a tall order, friends. But practice makes progress, as you know. And we are working towards that progress together. So this is very pretty. I made a bunch of stickers this color today, and then I had some scraps left over from making, no, that was Locket charms. That was Locket charms. Anyway, I had a bunch of scraps left over, and that's what we just used because I thought they were pretty. So that's what we're up to. And if there's anything you would like to see, you just let me know. Because right now we only have so many tiny ones. I'm thinking that we'll also try and make some larger ones too. Okay, so very dramatic color scheme, huh? That's pretty. All right, so those are some tiny ones. And it's very hard for y'all to be able to see them because they're so small. So I'm going to make some big ones too so that you can see, since I do need both. And that is the plan. Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. These just turned like black pretty much. So like they're little butterflies, but they just look so dark. You can't even really see the orange. Okay, then we were working on cats with moons, right? These are too big, but this one looks promising. Wax hanging off it. Hold on, y'all. Oh, is that wax hanging off of me or this? I don't even know anymore. Okay, so is there no stream on this weekend? I know there's not on Sunday. Almost. We're getting better, y'all. But I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow about everything else because I don't know yet. I think. I don't know. Hi, Victor. Thank you for being a member. Okay. Are there any things that you would like to see as a locket? This is a large locket. It unscrews and you have a wax charm inside. So the question is, what would you like to wear? Because the options are endless. And that means we have some fun choices to be had here. We could try and make the most difficult one. Is that too much? What do you think? How are you? How was your day? Anyway, I know that there's no stream on Sunday because anytime I have like setup and breakdown and the events and everything, I am just mentally and physically exhausted because your girl is just not used to people. And it's taxing to be outside of your comfort zone for long periods of time. So I don't like to overcommit on those days because I know I'm going to pass out and there's a high chance that I have hives from the stress. So we're not doing that. But the other days, as far as I know, I'm streaming, but I don't actually know. Dan did have a surprise for me, but I can't imagine that would be related to stream. I don't know what that is. So we'll see. Now, what would you like to wear? Because I have a lot of wax seals. So I'm trying to think of like, this might be cute as a wax seal. Like a little locket on your neck. That would be cute. We're going to try it. We're going to see what happens. If we don't like it, just kidding, we'll love it. All right, so there are very few repercussions with wax that I'm not just so happy and on board with. So, all right, we're going to put in extra wax and do our best to make this. Thanks, Victor. Oh, you're pleasant and lovely. Thanks. Sometimes I think that my outfit is lucky. So that's what I'm going with. I think maybe the pink is lucky. What do you think? I think so. I like pink. Okay, so we have tried some cats. We're going to put in some of these swatches. That was so kind. Thank you. And we're going to see what happens here. Is it going to work? I don't know. So these are both going to be red while we try out some things. I don't know about that. But like, welcome. I haven't made a giant sticker in a while. That's true. That would be crazy. I'm thinking of like at the farmer's market, me being like, here's a wax seal sticker. It's like the size of a hubcap. All right, I'm looking for a very specific and difficult to make wax seal, so bear with me, y'all. I'm looking for it. I don't know where it is, but I have like a giant 3D heart that I need to find because that is the hardest thing to make. We're going to try and make one. If it doesn't work out, I'm going to try not to obsess and make other things. We'll see. You mentioned needing jewelry lockets. Wonder if getting donations. So all of the donations right now are going towards, so I got jewelry lockets and I got more paper. And I know you're like, paper. How much could that be? That's not the point. Hundreds. I make a lot of letters and poetry, and I use handmade paper that's specialty paper because I need it to be thin enough. I have a hard time making paper that's thin enough to go in the typewriter, so I work with somebody who can. So all of the donations are going towards basically my credit card because I just put all that on there and was like, also, I paid $400 for the farmer's market. So I just put that all on my credit card. So that's what the donations are going towards. But you know it's business related. Okay, so I did, and I had some tonight, Victor. It was really good. I had like Italian herb veggie burger or something like that. And then I had bread and butter pickles on it. It was really good. It was really good. Hi, Marcus. How are you? My favorite color is pink. It is an exquisite color, I must say. Although, I don't know if I'm going to keep pink hair right now. You can't see it, but it's there. I don't know, though, y'all. I haven't decided. So, isn't this pretty? That's pretty. This one does not have a handle. And you might be like, why aren't you using the pretty handles? And it's because this is hot. And when this gets too hot, the wax will get stuck and I have to pry off the handle. And that is how I've broken so many pretty handles. So we're going old school today. Okay, so anyway, how was your day? I was thinking about if I did super well, what would I do with like what would I do if I just had money, right? And I think that I would go see, I love Daniel Radcliffe and he's in a one-man play, which to me is like the scariest thing ever, to be like the only person doing a thing. But I heard it's just him. I don't know. Anyway, it's opening on Broadway. I think I'd go to that. What would you do if you won the lottery or all of a sudden your business was booming? Because I did take my newfound profit and buy pickles with it at the farmer's market and cupcakes. But if it was really good, I think I'd go to New York City and see him. I always want to meet him. He seems so lovely. I got your email. Oh, no. I'll check. Hello. Absolutely. I don't think I've gotten any new emails. No. I'm doing an inventory of who I wrote back to today, and I'm like, no. Sorry. I also like Broadway shows in New York. Yeah. I love like theater nerds, like musical theater, and like people that are over the top in their interests with that. I find their personalities to just be like chef's kiss. I just find them so fun, and everything that I'm like aspiring to be in terms of like confidence and like fearlessness talking to people and stuff like that. So I just find them very inspiring. Is it off Broadway that he's in? What's Hudson Theater? I Googled it to see where he was. Is that? I don't know. I think that's what it was called. My favorite character in Harry Potter. Oh my God, I don't know. They all have their like merits. I love Neville. I love Harry's godfather. Sirius Black. I don't know. I love the franchise. Okay. What about you? Who's your favorite? Okay. But yeah, Victor, I agree. I think I'm just thinking of it as like a whole, as just like theater in general, which I think is cool. All right. Now, I have to remember that these are smaller than the stickers and rounder than the stickers. So this might be too big. I do not know, but we're about to find out. Also, every time I make something like this, it's stunning. And then I wipe the tissue and it looks like there's a situation in here. Anyway, so no one look at that. All right, this one is the most difficult to make because it's really hard to do, and 3D changes the shape and size of things, so it's better to like make it too big than too small. But you'll see. We have some extra, so we are going to be messing with things. La, ta, 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 ta. Boop. All right. Now, did any of this work? Oh, Jody. Oh my God, thank you. Jody made a donation towards the farmer's market fees. Thank you. Oh my God, that is so thoughtful. I did not expect that at all. Thank you. My favorite character is Harry Potter. He has such a lovable personality that I agree. When he says, "But I am the chosen one," and she smacks him with like a piece of paper or whatever, it cracks me up every time. That's awesome, Emily. I wish you would help me, but it just adds. Oh my God. All right, so did any of this work? Let's find out. It's always difficult. There is a little dent there, but I don't mind that because to me it kind of looks like when you draw it, some people draw a little like highlight. So I think that's actually pretty cute. And I like the striations. I don't know what you call it. So I'm happy about that. Hi, Matt. How are you? All right. So here is practice makes progress, y'all. Oh my God. Girl. Ah! Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. These are a lot easier to gauge, though making them perfect like that is still almost impossible, but improbable because we did it. But they're a little bit easier to gauge than the smaller ones, but still, this is so cute and sweet. Oh, I'm so happy. I just thought like a cute little like lock would be precious. And you know what? It is. It's so cute. I'm going to do the whole thing gold because I'm on a red and gold kick. And at first I was worried that like this serious kick that I'm on will seem like Christmas. But Valentine's Day is here. I feel like gold is pretty and it's fine. All right. So do y'all have plans for Valentine's Day? I think I might, but I don't actually know. Can't imagine there's any other surprise than it would just be like maybe I thought maybe dinner, because that would be like a really nice surprise, like a nice dinner or something. I don't know. What do you think? That's gonna be somebody's necklace. Could be yours if you like it. I'll put it aside, but otherwise it's going to, thanks Ink, it's going to the farmer's market. And you might be like, this isn't food. Don't worry about it. There was a lot of stuff at the farmer's market. Super nice people too. Okay. So I'm live every single night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except Mondays at 1. Now, that being said, this Sunday I will be at the farmer's market, so there's no stream this Sunday, and I'll update you if there's any changes other than that, but I know that one. And Tuesdays I'm on TikTok instead of YouTube for TikTok Tuesdays, even though every time I'm on there I get a violation and it like it stops showing people my stream. So I don't know why I still do it. Okay. Anyways, I have these because there was extra red, so I made little mushrooms. So let's see if those will fit anything. Thanks. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, it's 10:30 every night. Mondays at 1. And then every other day at 10:30. This is like, it fits, but I think it's too small. The other one I think I can make fit though. But this one I don't want it to spin. I'm nervous that this one would spin. So that we will remount. This I think I can make work. So we're going to keep that out. This I know is too big, but we're going to mess with it for science and also because it's super hard to make. So let us see what we can do here and if there's any salvaging it. And you might be like, you really shouldn't wing it like this. I know, y'all, but it's okay. So did you have a good day? Oh, it's Mimi. You're mad. Hi. Oh my God. I didn't know it was you. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to know? I don't know. All right, so we are trimming this up. Why? Because it is impossible to make this perfectly circular because when you have something this 3D, it pushes out the edges and makes them wibbly wobbly, which is beautiful for a sticker. But for a locket, it cannot be. It has to be very circular so that it fits in the design. So it's crazy because I sell these for like $4 and sometimes they take me like 2 hours to make. I wish that was an exaggeration. But anyway, the point is I can't expect people to pay for my time like that. So they're priced as I feel they should be. Everything else is a learning experience, y'all. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Maybe, I think. That was the lighter, and I do need that. Okay. We're somewhere. Not where we want to be, but somewhere nevertheless. So, honestly, it's been a pretty good day. Any day where I can just like absolutely hyper focus on making my craft is a great day in my opinion. So I had a nice time. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get this to fit in here, and so I'm just trimming the edges until it does, and then when it does, it might be too small. But that is the price you pay for perfection, y'all. 50 light. Oh my God, we did. Thank you. All right, let's get to our delusional goal of 100. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, so we're making nope, we're not making stickers. We're making wax charms. And what that means is you're just going to see me with a little pair of scissors and a lot of wax everywhere. But that's okay because it's good vibes, good times. And honestly, the series is called Relax Melt Wax for the most part. And I think that this is still relaxing, even if I'm slowly losing my marbles. I think it's fun. So that's really all I have to say about that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is torch the edges so you can't tell I cut them with scissors. Can you still kind of tell if you're me? Yes, but if you're anyone else, definitely not. So, hello. Hi, Dean. How are you? I do have a wish list. There is a link tree on my page, and my website is on there, which is TreasuredLetter.com. Still doesn't fit. And what else is on there, y'all? Donation links, a contact button in case you want to hire me for an event as a poet. A wish list. Bunch of things. All right, we're getting somewhere. Dangerously close to something working. The problem is every time I make this, I want to keep it. So we'll see. I am not allowed to keep this one. This is that's just wax. All right, y'all. Moment of truth. So close. Okay. Y'all, we're getting very close to where we want to be, and I'm pretty excited about it. But if you cut off too much, then you're in a pickle. So we're trying our best here. Okay. That's true. You always need a fun delusional goal, like me getting into the Bryant Park Market in New York City for Christmas. And then you need like an attainable goal, like me being at a farmer's market locally to start. That's what I've been learning. And I think that the delusional goals are the most important because that is how you get to where you want to be. I think anyway. So, where are we at with this? You ready? Here's the back. Here's the front. Should I color it? I feel like yes, but I could be convinced of no. What do you think? Perfect. Usually this takes me eons. Does it come out though? No, it needs to be better at coming out so that people aren't pulling at it with their nails or like poking it with pins or anything. It's not difficult to do, but I don't want people to have to. It might just be because it's hot though, so we're going to leave it over here for now. And then we're gonna try something even more unhinged, which is to try and make it again, but better. So, will it work? I don't know. Are we gonna try? Yes, we are. So, hi, Bryce. Thanks, Sid. Hi, Mike. I just understood what you said. Oh my God, thank you. Okay, so we're going to make some things, and then we're gonna put this over here and try. I saw it on TikTok. I cannot mention my shop because I don't have a TikTok shop, but I don't want one because then I have to pay someone else commission. It's like the same as being on Etsy. I have it, but I rather direct people to my own website where I get paid for my work. So they're going really hard on that right now, and I don't really want a TikTok shop. So I'm not allowed to mention any shops. So instead of mentioning any shops, I just called it a get ready with me to go to the farmer's market, thinking that way I could talk about the farmer's market and just mention like makeup and hair at some point and that it would be okay. But I still got a violation. So I only got it towards the end of the stream though. So I do think it like low-key kind of worked. So maybe next one will be a day in the life. I'm just using like TikTok keywords. But here, I can just say whatever I want to. So if you want to check out my website, it's TreasuredLetter.com. If you don't want to check it out, that's fine. That's it. So anyway, we are going to make black with silver glitter, which are those little puppy paws in the background. We're going to take this heart, we're going to cut it out, and see if we can make this into an elaborate thing that I have no business trying to make right now. I don't know, Victor. That sounds fun. I've never thought about it before. Most of my time is convinced trying to steal Dan's music because it's like lo-fi adjacent, and I'm like, can I use that? He hasn't said yes yet because he's still working on it, but it would be great because there's only so many non-copywritten lo-fi things I can have in the background. It would be helpful to have my own so that I am not listening to the same thing every time or random things. I don't know about that. Thank you for being here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is cut this heart out. I don't know that it's gonna work, but if it doesn't, we'll at least have a pretty sticker, and I don't think we can be faulted for that. So I think I'm getting like too brazen because I made this and it came out well, but we'll see. If you hear rattling right now, it's because the house is haunted. Just kidding, it's bass. It's bass because Dan's working in the studio. Underneath here is a recording studio. Well, underneath over there. But do you hear it? That's bass. It just rattles everything in the room. Okay, so I don't know why my music seems to be off, but that's fine because it seems my computer died even though it's plugged in, but that's because I knocked it over the other day and the plug is like, instead of straight, it's like this. And I've just been kind of plugging it in and hoping for the best. That is awesome, Mike. Absolutely wonderful. I'm so happy when I like talk to people and meet people that use wax seals. I just think it's so fun. Okay, so we're going to pour this, but we're not being like too careful about it because we just need it to work. And if it doesn't, well, we tried. Okay. They do have sticks that you can use in a glue gun, but I don't. I prefer the beads because then you can do more colors. But you absolutely can do a glue gun and it is faster. You have like more control if you're not used to pouring things out of a spoon. But I like to put in like 37 different colors and you can't do that with that. And I love what I do. So, wouldn't change it for the world. Oh my God, this came out perfect. Wait, what? I don't even want to cut this out. What if I ruin it? It's so perfect. Wait, can you imagine if this just fit in here? I'd literally die. Oh, no, you shouldn't say that. Sorry. What? I can't. I can't cut this up. It's never been perfect. Never. I can't cut it up. I can't do it. All right. We'll just we'll change course here and I will make it black and then I'll color the top of it. I can't do it. I'm speechless that worked. Y'all, I'm not kidding when I tell you it usually takes an hour. Is this dress lucky? Is it that pink? I'm freaking out. Okay, I do think it's lucky. I do think it's the pink. I'm shutting my computer because it's just obviously it died from not having a charger. So all is well. The rainbow jar. I have so much in there right now, but it's mostly browns. So, although I'm making a black heart at the moment, so I think anything goes at this point. Okay, I've seen a lot of people do that. Oh, with the glue gun? Yeah. It's really pretty. People do that when they're doing their own wedding invites and stuff. But if you wanted, you could just have me do your wedding invites. And then you don't even have to worry about it. And you know it'll be pretty. Also, I will write poetry at your wedding. I think this dress might be lucky because we had a donation and Impossible to Make stamp has worked twice now. Anyway, it must be lucky. That's what I'm going with anyway, because I don't wear it that much. Should I put silver in this now that we're in this too deep? Oh, in case anyone's wondering, I did get more navy blue. I had run out, but now I have more. All right, so we're just gonna cut this up a little bit, put that in there. That was a seal that we were using, maybe the cat one. I don't know what that was, but it was this. Oh, that's the mini version of what we just made. All right, and these are the new wax colors that I got. So now we're all ready to go. Or are we? I think I might have probably lost my mind, but it's fine. All right, so for science, we might as well just see what we've got going here. So we have, yes, $30 in donations and 63 likes, which is my favorite number for sports. So everything's lucky. I like to watch motorcycle racing, and number 63 is my favorite, who is a cutie named Banyaya. I hope he does well. He deserves it. And that starts soon, I think. I don't know, y'all. Pretty soon, maybe. All right. Back on track. It's so hard not to buy new colors. It is. Hi, Santos. How are you? All right. So yes, our goal was $50 in sales or donations. 50 likes, 50 new members. 50 new members is a lofty goal, but you never know. Oh, I can't tell how many we have now. Last I checked, it was 30 though. So 20 would mean that we made it to 50. But I can't check because my computer died. But that is, we're getting there. And 50 subs to get to 9,100 because we're trying to quickly get to 10K so we can have a party and a donation to charity. I can't wait to find out how that works and what charities we're allowed to give to. It's going to be amazing. Thanks, Jody. Okay, so we are halfway there. So 50 subs. We'll see what happens because I never know. Okay, so this is going to be, I don't know, gothy and cool. Is glitter plus silver and black technically gothy? I don't know. Okay, so I forgot this was supposed to be small and I poured all of the wax there, but that's okay. This is what we're working with. Looks pretty cool, I think. We shall see. And then this is what we're working with. And then we'll need a bunch of the things that we need. I'm only putting that there so I don't accidentally put my hand in it. All right. Now, how was your day? I hope it was really good. I had a good one, I must say. It was finally warmer. It was like 40 degrees or something Fahrenheit. I'm not going to do the math on what that is Celsius right now, but it was, I cannot believe this. Anytime this stamp gets too hot, it doesn't work. Drama. Okay. I'm thinking if we can cut it out and then, what do you think? Color it silver? I think it would be really nice. And we'll see what happens because we're getting there. What a gift it is to be able to make things for people and be able to see the reaction in real time. I really am enjoying these markets. I didn't know if I would because I was so scared to talk to people, but it turns out it's really a lovely thing. So to anybody who's gone or anyone who's planning to go, please know how much I appreciate you. Truly, I do. Okay, so this is almost done. And then we'll just heat it up and it will be pretty and lovely and great. So this is how we get all the bubbles off and all the hard edges. Like so. So do you think we should color that? Because it's all or nothing with these since they're like convex. So I don't know, but it is super pretty. So maybe I'll just leave it, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna do this one in gold. I miss you going out with the roses. I know, that was really a good time and scary because I had to like talk to people and explain it, and some people like looked at me like I was absolutely insane, which is always scarier because they're like, what do you mean? But if you didn't know, y'all, I did 30 days of things that scare me. I was grieving and I was trying to think of ways that would help me get through it and make me feel better. And I thought doing an act of kindness every day for 30 days would do just that. And you know what? It did. It did help. So I was happy to be able to meet people, and I went out and I gave out a bunch of roses and things. Isn't that cute? That's gonna be a pretty necklace. And one of the days I went to like the dog bakery and the Salvation Army and the grocery store and Starbucks, and I just went in and was giving out roses or leaving roses so people could take them. And so that was one of the things that I did. I donated to a local library. I paid it forward in the drive-through, which was like stressful because I don't order in drive-thrus. I get nervous. So I was like stuttering, but I did it. I taught. So that was like a really good one to do. If you're ever feeling down, doing something for someone else is a really good way to feel better for you and for them. It's sort of a win-win situation. So that is what I did. And that's why I'm excited to do, this is cool. That's why I'm excited to get to 10K on here, because we're allowed to do donations to charity when you get to 10,000 subs. So, I don't know how it works and what charities they allow you to donate to through the stream, but we'll be able to do like live donations. So that's what the party will be. Every March and December, I do a donation in honor of my pup. Every April, I do a donation for myself for my birthday. So once Treasured Letter gets a bit bigger, we'll be able to do even more. And I think fostering like a nice sense of community, and I'm throwing everything today. Anyway, a nice sense of community and just like making people feel good or helping people that need it, that matters, especially right now. So that's what we shall do. Now, I actually need that lighter. The one like this I've thrown like 60 times. We're gonna put it in this jar, but this we need. So back on track, y'all. Girl. Okay. So that's how that goes. Y'all are very kind. My name is Erica Taylor. I own TreasuredLetter, and that is a small business made by me sending poetry and letters full of love and good vibes to people, sealed with wax, typed out on an old typewriter. Then I also make stickers out of wax and jewelry, which is what we're making currently. So that's what we're up to. And let's see if we've made it just yet. We're almost there, y'all. I know that this is a lot of just like me cutting things and you not being able to see the difference. But there's like holes in this from bubbles and stuff. I can't show you it in good faith until it's prettier. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, y'all were asking my name. I'm Erica. TreasuredLetter is almost 6 years old. I've been streaming every day for 6 years, barring any, reasonable reason that I can't. So that's gonna look like she's a baddie. Okay, so anyways, so this is what we're making at the moment, and it is wax charms that I'm throwing. So let's see. This is Silver Leaf. And I can't forget about that. It is way too hot. I gotta take it off the burner. But we're in the middle of something. Now, usually I go in very carefully and do the edges since this is 3D. But right now I'm just gonna do the top so that you'll be able to see it. And then I'll go in and adjust everything later so it looks perfect. But for the stream, I want you to be able to see what we're doing. And so right now, I am just going to color what I can color for the moment, which is this, which looks really cool, I think. I'm tempted to keep that one, but I'm tempted to keep everything, so I gotta behave. All right, now we have blue, and I will have made enough for the show, at least of this one. I have to make a million more, but if you are not in the Rhode Island area, look how pretty this is, then you can check out TreasuredLetter.com. And if you are, you can come visit me every Sunday at the mall in Warwick, Rhode Island. Okay, so I like having somewhere to be every week because I work from home. It's actually been really nice. So wax all over my nails and stuff, but so I'm really enjoying that aspect of it. I didn't think that I would, because once upon a time I worked in a mall in like a retail shop and it was not a good fit. I did the stocking overnight, so I worked until like 3 a.m. and then would have to walk through an empty parking garage and then drive home. Wasn't ideal. But then they found out I knew how to use a cash register, so they changed me to days, some days. So then I was like half asleep because I stayed up the night before stocking, and then it was confusing. Anyways, that job, I was selling makeup and perfume, both of which I didn't know how to use or wear. So I should have been stalking. Anyways, so anyway, I quit that and started working at the veterinary hospital, and that is where I stayed until I did this full-time, where I am a streamer and have a small business. So that's what happened. Thanks, God. Hello. Somebody from Salem. Hi. Hi, Michael. Thank you for being here. We are making... it got too hot. Look, it's dented. Tragedy strikes my hearts. we're making wax seals for lockets so that, except this one, here, I'll show you. So that you can wear them and they're cute. Like so. Cute. Anyway, they're made out of wax, so it's the same type of wax seal that I use to make the stickers and to close envelopes for the poems. So I am at the Warwick, Rhode Island Mall every Sunday at the farmer's market. I like that it's indoors. I don't know how I'm gonna like an outdoor market, but we're also gonna find that out. Okay, but this we can't use, it's too dented, and that I can't fix because it happens when this gets too hot. So it is a bit warm because we've been making it over and over, so I don't know that I can like salvage this one, so we will try again tomorrow. But we did make this one, and this one. So, and that one. So I think this was a huge success. Also, I think this cat, I didn't color it in yet because I need to like adjust it a little bit, but this cat and this cat we made for the mini lockets. So pretty exciting. I do have the 3D heart for the mini one too, which is the display right now at the farmer's market. Thanks, Tom. Love y'all. Okay, yes, the flyer for the farmer's market is on Instagram. I will repost it so that y'all can see it again because it's like older, because I'm doing it every Sunday, but I am there every Sunday, so come say hello. And I will be live again tomorrow. So I will see you then. I'm going to go turn into a little pumpkin. Thank you so much for helping me work on these and get better at making them. They are very difficult to make. So the fact that we have even a couple that worked is very, very exciting to me. And I dropped one and I think it might be in my slipper. Anyway, so we also made a little mushroom. Well, anyway, I'll find that later. I love y'all and sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much to Victor and Jody for your donations. Thank you to everybody who's checked out the site or subscribed or liked the stream. We got 78 likes, which is amazing. I love y'all. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I hope that your night is amazing. I will see you tomorrow, and we shall make wonderful things again. Yes, it's TreasuredLetter.com, and there's a link on my channel page. So thank you for asking. If you have any questions or you would like to hire a poet that is me specifically for a wedding or an event, you can do so now. Okay. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. Good night.